Minister Jack West here. I just wanted to discuss something that I think is very important, the nature of God, specifically that God is loving. I wanted to ask a question, though, and I wanted to ask it about three different theologies: Calvinism, Arminianism, and Open Theism. And just to let you know from the beginning, I'm an open theist. And I wanted to present a problem. It's called the problem of evil. Only for the sake of this video, I'm going to change that. I'm going to call it the problem of Hitler. See, Hitler poses a problem when it concerns God's love. And I want to ask, which of these three views do you think solves the problem that Hitler poses? Let's think of Calvinism, first of all. Calvinism is the belief that not only does God know the future exhaustively, that he determined the future, that he planned every detail. Hitler is a problem because that means, if they're correct, that means that God not only knew that Hitler would murder millions of people, that God determined, God created him for the purpose of murdering and torturing millions of innocent people for his glory, because this would somehow bring glory to God. Does that describe a loving God to you? I don't think so. Then there's Arminianism. Arminianism isn't so bad. They don't think God determined that. God didn't create Hitler for the purpose of killing and murdering millions of people. But Arminianism is the belief that God knows the future exhaustively, but he didn't determine any of it. He just knows exactly what would happen if he created this world, and he created it with that knowledge. Hitler poses a problem with that theology. According to, if Arminianism is true, that means that God knew if he created Hitler, millions of people were going to be tortured to death and they would die. Knowing this, God created Hitler anyway. Not for his glory. He didn't do it like the Calvinists say. He didn't create him for his glory. But he knew for a fact that if he did this, this would happen. If he created Hitler, millions of people, innocent people, would be tortured to death, starved, and then killed. Does that describe God's nature and his love to you? I don't think so. And then there's open theism. Open theism believes that God knows parts of the future, that prophecy is God made plans, things that he was going to do, and he revealed those plans to us. And because he's God, nobody can stop his plans from happening except him. And sometimes he changes his mind, and those plans don't happen. But that's the only way that they don't happen. So we believe God can tell us the end from the beginning because he can tell us what he plans to do, but he doesn't know the future exhaustively because the future does not exist. Hitler is no problem for open theism. Open theism believes that God created Hitler fearfully and lovingly, with every intention of hopefully developing a relationship with Hitler, wanting Hitler to be a great man, wanting Hitler to lead millions to him, wanting Hitler to be someone that he would have a relationship with and be a friend with for all of eternity. But because he's a loving God, he created Hitler with the ability to choose to abstain from all that. He created Hitler with the ability to say no. And because he gave Hitler that ability, that's why Hitler, unfortunately, killed millions of people. But that was never God's intention. And that it upset him, it hurt him, and it shocked him when it happened. Does that describe God's loving character to you? I think it does. That's one of the reasons I'm an open theist. I hope you got something about that. Ponder it, comment, let me know why you think I'm wrong, whatever. I love you. God bless.